Ladies and gentlemen, peeps and paisanos from coast to coast and around the world, it is I, the coolest guy to ever cross Coolsville. How's it going, everybody? I saw people leaving Facebook posts on the Shockwave group, so I thought I would do a YouTube video, because as much as I love writing, which I really do, I always felt like I was better at talking naturally than I was at writing stuff out, because it takes me a while to write stuff. But yay! Welcome to my summer. I guess it's my turn to say, or we don't have turns. Well, what is this turn stuff? But I guess everybody's saying what they're going through their summers, which I've read every single one of you guys' ones. I read Gara Firma's and Dust Mites. Did Gara Firma post one? No, it was D-Dog, Pain Train. Yeah, I'm losing track of all these nicknames. But I guess I'll tell you guys a little bit about my summer and what's been going down. By the way, I'm holding this iPhone with one hand, and I feel like it's shaking too much. Should I hold it with two hands? It feels weird. I mean, you guys probably can't notice, but I know you can see like the edge of the palm of my hand right there. Right there. It's so awkward. I wish I could hold it so that. All right, there we go. It's so uncomfortable to hold it like this. Like this. I don't know. By the way, I'm in my backyard. This is, let me see if I can flip it over. Can I flip it over just pressing the flip button? No, I can't do that. Yeah, this is my backyard. Woo! We just remodeled it in March. Well, by we I mean me. Well, and help with some other people, but it was a lot of laboring work. And my parents, mostly my dad, he was like, well, if you're gonna get paid for rent, you might as well help out around the house. Why does it sound like my dad has lung cancer from smoking cigarettes? It's not the case at all. But yeah, I guess I'll tell you guys about I'm getting so off track. Tell you guys about what's been going down here in Houston, H-Town. I don't know why I just did just that. By the way, yeah, this is my house. It's the backyard of my house. Only Pain Train and Nescafe have been here, so you guys should visit. Definitely, I have a pool and everything. It's really nice right now. I've been swimming a lot. I usually swim a lot every summer, but I've been swimming a lot recently, just to stay in shape, because right now at work, all I've been doing is basically sitting and being behind a computer, which is incredibly tedious and annoying and so much grunt work. Oh gosh. But yeah, let's start from the very beginning. I got out of college and got home, went to Jennifer and Kyle's wedding. Congratulations to you two again. By the way, can you guys, I don't know, why am I asking you guys, can you guys, and by the time I ask this question and someone answers it, this video will probably already be on YouTube and all that stuff. But, yeah, so I went to Jennifer and Kyle's wedding, which was a lot of fun. Ever since then, I've just mainly been around the house, doing chores, preparing to start my job at French Engineering as project engineer and all that good stuff. It's been rough. Mostly, it all started last week, actually last Friday. Today is Friday, June 7th, 2013. This Friday, May 31st, 2013, I was driving with my brother. We were on our way to a Mexico soccer game, so I was more than excited. And as I was driving, I got into an accident. And it was my first ever accident, and I didn't know what I was feeling at the time. In those 2 to 3 seconds where the accident was happening, I wasn't scared. By the way, I see something crawling up back there in the wall. Oh, it's a butterfly. I'm seeing it right now. It's right there. Right there. There. But, yeah, getting back on track. I was driving my car with my brother in tow, and as we were driving to the soccer game, I got into an accident. I actually was driving on a 290, which is a very populated highway, especially during rush hour traffic. I was trying to get to downtown, and as I was driving, I switched over one lane, and as I was doing so, I noticed that cars in front of me were starting to brake. So I braked, and as soon as I did that, my brakes had been acting kind of funky recently, so I lost control of the car. It didn't brake properly, and the car actually started to spin in the middle of the highway. So I was on the leftmost lane, and it spun all the way around to the rightmost lane. And so as I was spinning around, those 2 to 3 seconds, I was just thinking to myself, no, this can't be happening. What's going on? This has got to be a nightmare. I I can't be, you know, spinning out in the middle of a busy highway right now. So I spun out. The back of the car hit a barrier on the other side of the highway, so from the leftmost lane to the rightmost lane. And as it did that, an 18-wheeler, as it was, you know, it saw me, so it like was braking. It braked just in time so that it didn't cause, you know, bleeding and death. But my car was destroyed pretty badly. And rear end damage, front end damage, bumper to bumper is gone. And I called my dad. I was like, Dad, I need help. I'm in an accident. And my dad came. I mean, I wasn't like crying or anything, but I was just kind of like really depressed because my car was gone and I couldn't go to the game anymore. But you know, I was happy to be alive and well. You know, aside from a few cuts and bruises, which I'm not going to show you because my right wrist is like peeling like crazy from, you know, dried up blood and everything, which is disgusting. But aside from, you know, a few cuts and scratches, my brother had like a scratch right here. We were fine, which I was really, really thankful for. That's my dog, he's barking. Say hi. Anyway, but yeah, so aside from a couple of scratch and bruises, I was fine, which I was really, really thankful for. Because honestly, if I would have crashed 1 second later, the speed that 18-wheeler was driving at, he wouldn't have braked in time. And either he would have crashed into the passenger side, and my brother would have gotten the brunt of the damage, and I don't know how much that would have happened, or it could have been worse. I don't know. So many what ifs. I don't really like to think about them too much, but I'm just really thankful that, sorry, it's too dark, that everything turned out alright. Actually, I can show you guys what the car looks like right now. Alright guys, so you probably can't make it out, but this is the Pontiac Grand Am, the gold one, the gold car that you all know very much, that I've given you guys some rides in. It's underneath this this tarp. It's really depressing for me to come in with this. I don't even know why I do it, but I just want to show you guys like the stuff. Oh, it actually doesn't look too bad from this side. From the other side, it's where it's really, really damaged. Back bumper. It's just not too bad now that I look at it. That's from hitting the barrier on the highway. There we go. The radiator's destroyed. The front bumper is destroyed. You guys can't make it out, but the front end lights are out. They're broken. Everything's bad. You can't make it out too well, but this is bent and out of shape. And it's depressing to see it. I have so many memories in that car. You guys probably don't understand. Like that car was a lot. It meant a lot to me. So to see it in the shape it's in, it really, really depresses me. But you know, again, I'm happy to be alive. I'm happy that my brother's alive. I'm happy that we're all fine. You know, I have to pay for a lot of damages. I got a citation, which is weird. I didn't think they gave out citations for accidents, but apparently they do. The police officer was really nice to me. He was just like, you know, these things happen, just be glad you're alive and well and not a scratch, or a couple scratches, but nothing bad. Here's a ticket, but he gave me like the lightest possible ticket, so I was okay, whatever. And I have to pay for defensive driving courses so that my insurance premium doesn't go up, and I have to pay for so many things. And before anyone asks, no, I haven't gotten paid, and even if I do get paid, it won't be enough to cover all the stuff that I have to pay for. But that's okay. You know, what's done is done. So that was last Friday, and I started work this Monday, and it's been a very difficult adjustment. I still have it in my mind where I'm gonna go back to Texas A&M, and you know, everything will be all hunky-dory, you know, I'll be living the college student life, woo! But that's not the case. I wake up every morning struggling to wake up because I don't feel passionate at all about what I do. Now, granted, it's just the first week, so I haven't really been doing much aside from training and talking to my supervisor. The one supervisor, it's like a small company of like 12 people, and 3 of those 12 people are secretaries, so it's only like 9 people really that do engineering stuff. And 2 of them are in Colorado, so 7, including myself. But it's been difficult. I don't necessarily like what I do, not yet anyway. As soon as it starts getting more outdoorsy, and I start, going out, I'll probably like it more. It's been difficult to adjust. The days are super long. I've had, I don't know, I get that 10 o'clock feeling, the 11 o'clock feeling, the 1 o'clock feeling, all kinds of clock feelings. I get it all the time. And it's probably because I'm not getting enough sleep. I'm just such a natural night owl. So like I'll try to go to bed at like 10:30, which is ridiculously early for me, because I never go to bed that early, ever. At first I tried resorting to my high school schedule, so going to bed at midnight and waking up at 6 a.m. But I quickly found out that it doesn't work. First of all, it didn't work in high school because I would always fall asleep in second period, and it doesn't work now. So I tried going to bed earlier, and it just doesn't work either, because I'll try to sleep at 10 p.m. and my body just doesn't want to sleep. Even if I'm super tired from the whole day of not getting enough sleep, my body just won't sleep. So I'll sleep at like midnight. I'll meet it halfway, because usually I go to bed at like 1 or 2 a.m. And then, so I'll go to bed at midnight. I'll wake up at 5:50, 5:55, 6 a.m. I've been bouncing around a lot. And, take a shower as quick as I can. And just go to work and hope that the day isn't too long, and usually the days are super long. I've been sitting behind a computer mostly recently. As it starts getting more outdoorsy, it'll probably get better, but that's all I've been doing so far, and it's been just difficult. I don't know. Waking up every morning, it's a challenge. Knowing that I don't really particularly enjoy what I do. I'm building experience and I'm learning a lot. There's way too much information. Everything about wind loads and ASTM codes and ACI codes. College halfway prepared me for it, but not really. They're just really long days. The whole week I was like, please be Friday, please be Friday, please be Friday, please be Friday, and it is Friday, so I'm just thankful for that. I get off noons on Friday, so I was really happy. I've been seeking God a lot, just, helping me get through, my career, future, whatever happens, it's up to Him. And so we'll see what happens as we go from here. It looks like it's going to get better. I'm going to go to Galveston this Friday, and then I'm actually going to go to Virginia for a couple of days later this month, I think. But so that's been my summer so far. I'm trying to find a church. I'm going to go search Wayside Church this Sunday, which is a church Caboose told me about, so I'm just going to see what's up. I'm going to try exploring other churches as well around the area, mostly churches that have like people more along my age, because I can't be going to mass anymore with my parents. I don't take the communion anymore. I don't take the blood of Christ. I don't confess or anything. I don't believe in the sacraments. So I'm gonna start searching for other churches with people, more alongs. Look at me and my poor vernacular. What has graduating college done to me? So I'm just gonna go explore churches, with people that are either college aged or post college aged. Hopefully, I'll find something, and we'll see what happens. It's hard to adjust. I still don't feel like I'm working. I feel like this is just a small hiatus from my actual lifestyle, but it's not. This is now my new lifestyle. I'm plain exhausted, by the way, if you can't tell. I know you probably can't tell, but I'm extremely exhausted. Try to find a new church, lifestyle, change, but we all gotta grow up. I guess if we all did what we wanted to do, then nothing would ever get done, so I'm kind of happy that I'm just doing, even if it's not my dream job, just starting out with something. Also, you guys should check out my car. Cutaway now. And this is the car I drive now. After the accident, the insurance actually didn't cover the car because the accident was technically my fault. So the insurance I have wasn't full coverage. So the Pontiac Grand Am is dead, and it's gonna stay dead you know, unless we fix it ourselves. So essentially what we had to do was, you know, I can't not have a car because Houston is, to get around Houston you need a car, and because I'm going to start working I needed a car, and my mom and dad use their car and my brother uses his car, and so it wasn't possible for, by the way, that's my brother's car over there. I think you guys have seen it before. But yeah, so we bought a used car. We actually got a great deal on it. My parents paid the down payment on it, and I owe the rest, which is a lot of money. But you know, I was fine with it. It's a 2012 Nissan Altima. It's a used car. It's only got 26,000 miles on it, so it's really cool. It's a much better car, driving-wise and brake-wise and all sorts of wise than the Pontiac Grand Am. It's 4 cylinders. The Pontiac was 6 cylinders, so I save a lot of gas on this in comparison to the Pontiac Grand Am, but it also has a lot less horsepower. Yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. The little clock thing tells me it's 15 minutes and 9 seconds, but I know it's going to be longer with all the things that I'm cutting away to. I hope you all have a wonderful summer. Please keep in touch, either through Facebook, YouTube, and all that good stuff. I'm going to turn around this way. How does it look if I'm like standing right by my pool? Oh, you can't see anything. I'm scared to fall backwards now. Woo! But, yeah, so I wish you all a wonderful summer. Keep in touch through Facebook and YouTube. Actually, no, don't keep in touch through that. Call me and text me, guys. By the way, thank you all so very much for the people who called me and texted me after my accident. Thank you all so very much. I greatly appreciate your prayers and thoughts and all that good stuff. My mom had the bright idea to upload all those pictures to Facebook, which I don't mind, but I didn't want people to know that I was in an accident. At least not everybody. So I got flooded with calls and texts, which I greatly appreciate. Thank you all so very much. Keep in touch. Call me, text me. I'll call you all and text you all. See how you all are doing. And yeah, I'll see you all on the flip side. This is not a rolly chair. I don't know why I'm rolling like it's a rolly chair. See you later, everybody. Happy summer.